lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our niche series, and we are back on our hard killer island in the Deadly Hills with our small family of incredibly mishmashed nichelings, Prita and Coraline, who are full siblings whose parents came to this island just to explore and find a place to live, and Risi, who is their half sister, who was born first and born incredibly different, but because of her differences she is able to protect her family, and she's going to need that because if you guys can check out right here, we have a giant Barina sitting right there. I am incredibly scared. We're going to have to move everyone super quickly. They don't have super great camouflage. Normally, I believe the Barinas, especially the killer Barinas, have about 3 vision, which means they'd be able to see us through, I think, anything lower than 3 hiding, if I'm not mistaken. Normally stripes help with that, which is why I added that to their parents' genetics, but hopefully we'll be able to add that to their genetics when they're old enough. So we're going to pretty much just toss all of our babs up here as quickly as possible so that they don't get attacked. And of course, as they run away, they see the bones of their mother, because Anamacy, who is their mother, who passed away after she gave the reins of the family over to Risi. So we are as they're running away in a line, they're passing their mother's bones, and that's incredibly sad. Oh my goodness. So let's skip the day. All right, this one's still there, so I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have too many troubles if we get past this. Let's keep moving. Oh, look. Coraline. Let's see. There's someone eating those. Let's see. Anybody over here? Risi. There's a nest here, so that's helpful. There's a nut here, so this definitely means that someone was here, because it's already eaten. Let's skip the day. Looks like Prita is now definitely rogue male, almost like her father. What are his genes? Let's check this out. F and G. That's actually not nearly as problematic as it could be. Let's see. I want to add. So he's probably definitely going to try and mate with her. So we have that. Let's add a runner leg in here just so that we don't have to worry about too many no paws, or what is this? What are we calling this now? Deformed paw. That's what we're calling it. Yeah, there we go. So since Risi is already attacked, there is you. Rolurta. Let's go with Ro. We'll name him Ro. I and A. He's a great match. Let's keep him. So we'll send him over here. He has that claw, which would be super helpful. Let me see. I want to have. The stripes are in here. He has stripes in here, which is good. He has Poison Fang, which is also a good thing. They have Heat Body in here, which isn't the best. Let's add the good eyes, so I don't have to worry about that. And what else do I want to tweak? The tail isn't too bad. The peacock tail, the pattern, the color is something I want to tweak. Moss brown. And Coraline, black fur, beige fur. Let's do light. Let's do eyes and probably feet. What are his feet like? Well, he's fine. So there's a less likelihood that the feet will be a problem. So I do eyes. Yeah, let's do eyes. And the eyes should be fine. Okay, let's do this. Dang it. Oh, does he have really horrible... He has horrible fertility. He has 2 days left. We need this to work. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ro, let's change your name to Ro, because you're gonna get on my nerves with this Rolota stuff. So Ro. So let's see. There's Racy's father. There's Ro. There's Priduk and Anna Macy, who were the children's mother. And we're probably going to have Reese have her baby after Coraline. No, probably before. If we can get Ro to be the father of Coraline's baby, that'll be perfect. I'm not sensing anything. Oh, there's the thing that's problematic. Okay, so I think that's a regular Barina though. Yeah, that's a regular size Barina. The giant Barinas look crazy. So let's have... Okay, there we go. That works out nicely. Reese, let's have Prita. Let's have you keep knocking stuff down. And there you go. Ro. You, Miana, D and K, look at you. Okay, we'll take you. We'll have Ro pick this up. D and K, I and A. We could probably get a good match out of this too, if I'm being honest. Bathead, insect collecting, smelling, and hearing. That's a really great little piece. We are definitely taking on a lot of the foundings and the ideas of Iskra. If you guys remember from our Poison Rose line from our 1.1 update nichelings, Iskra was like a pink nicheling with a giant scorpion tail who became our goddess of wanderers, and she has definitely blessed us today. We got Ro, who's going to help us out, and we got Miana, who has some great genetics to toss in. She has great eyesight. We'll probably just need to change her paws. Let's see, her back paws. Let's see, where is that? There it is. Just so that we don't have to worry too much about that. But if we can get this to work, there we go. So let's pick up some grass. We'll have Coraline pick up some grass there. We're gonna try and basically create a space around this nesting area that we can see through, if that makes sense, so that nothing really sneaks up on us. So I'll probably make another layer through here of open space so we can move around, but this area I think I want to keep grassed over. But thank you, Ro, for helping out with these genetics. Miana and Coraline are definitely appreciative of you giving your genes to the cause. It says Miana is an incredibly new nicheling, actually. She's very young, and she's actually younger than Coraline and Reese, and only a little, and pretty younger than Prita, actually. So she just aged up. So let's skip the day and see how these young children are going to live. Look at the little baby. Oh, he's perfect. Venkirta. You guys can definitely let me know. I tend to record things in batches, as you guys know. So you guys can definitely let me know what you think in the comments. If you think some of these names should change, I'm always open to that. But currently I've just been kind of going with the names that the game has been giving us, just because I think they're super fitting. Like Prita is partially named after his father. And let's have Miana, let's have you come down here and start picking up these pieces of food. Coraline, let's have you start clearing this out. Reese, I think she'd be a little bit apprehensive about letting anyone else close to the nursery. That's probably going to make her a little bit anxious. I don't want to clear that grass though, so we'll leave her there for now. Because I think she's going to be the next one to have her baby. Venkirta is probably going to get pushed out of the nest super soon. because we're going to keep this area to be our little nursery area while Prita works on picking up food for his sisters and the newcomer, who I think Miana would also be a great mate for Prita. So that's a great mix right there. Hopefully we'll be able to keep that cracker jaw, or at the very least the bat head, because that'll be very interesting to keep around for hearing purposes. Like, we can hear super far now. Okay, so let's see. Skip the day. Okay, there's the bear. Let's move Inkirta. Let's move Reese. Reese can take this out. We'll have Miana move up here. Coraline will probably feel fine leaving her baby in the hands of her sister, so she'll probably come up this way to start clearing out space. Prita, we still need you to take care of this food situation. These birds are having a feast. They're basically taking over all of these bunnies that are just rushing around out here. And thankfully, the bunnies are the things that are distracting the Barina. If you guys don't know that Barina tend to be distracted by bunnies, that's also a thing that distracts the killer Barina. So if there's bunnies around, they will go after them and hunt them and then kill them. And they usually leave meat behind. So if you're quick enough, you can steal it. But if you're not quick enough, it's just a good way to realize that they're going to be hunting the bunnies more so than hunting nichelings, if those are the things that are close by. So we're going to skip the day so we can see what kind of baby Reese he's going to have. Ooh, his name is Kirtaku, and he has those ram horns, which would definitely be a great sign from according to the tribe, because of course the ram horns, the last person to have ram horns was their father, Priduk, and of course, ram horns are considered a form of royalty in this line. Even though he doesn't have the purple eyes of a royal, he does have the ram horns, which definitely would make them take notice of this new baby. I kind of want, let's see, Vankirta, let's have you over here so we can start seeing what's going on over that way. Let's have... I think Reese wouldn't want to stay in the nest longer than she'd have to. Miana, I can't tell if Miana or Coraline would prefer to stay in the nest or not. But I think Reese would feel like she needed to be productive and help out. And I think she probably would feel like she couldn't do that if she stayed in the nest all the time. So I think all of her babies would probably be like, okay, I'll have the kid and then I'll leave kind of thing. She probably sticks out like a sore thumb right now, actually. I think that's definitely a regular Barina, which can see, I think their site is 6 and they can move 2 tiles. So I'm not sure if they can see her, which would be a problem, but not nearly as big of a problem as it could be. We don't have any other creatures who can fight, which is a problem. Vankirta can fight. Let's see, Miana can fight, and of course Reese can fight, but depending on how old this thing is, it may not be enough. So let's see. Okay, Miana, let's have you start picking up some of that food. The acorns are incredibly helpful with keeping us up on food supplies, which is nice. Let's have Miana start working her way over here so she can be ready to pop in the nest when she can have her baby. I'm probably going to push Kitaku right over here. Unfortunately, he's going to be over Rose Bones, but hopefully that's not going to be super damaging. Okay, his bones are gone. Never mind. Let's move the small one. Let's put Miana right there. Vankirta, let's have you pick that up. We'll have him pick up those grasses over there. Coraline, let's have you do some scouting. I want to get rid of this grass around here. Let's see. We don't see the Barina, so it's probably not around anymore. And let's see. Prita, keep doing what you're doing, bae. You're MVP right now. Okay. And I really don't want Miana to move anything. So let's see what kind of baby she's going to toss at us. Ro! Ro, your children are adorable. Lurk here. Ooh, let's just go with Lurk. Because I think he'd have really great camouflage. He is decent. He has decent fertility. It's not that bad. So Lurk is a great name for him. And he has 4 camouflage. That is why I love that moss coloring. Look at that. Yeah, the moss brown coloring is actually a great coloring to have if you guys haven't checked that out. Moss brown coloring helps definitely in grasses along with stripes. It helps with camouflage. And when you're talking about being on a killer island, camouflage is a huge deal, because if you're not camouflaging, that means that some other creature can come through and basically attack you. So Miana, let's move you down here. Let's have Coraline. You still can't really hunt anything, which is incredibly unfortunate. Let's see. I want Prita to pick up this food, but I also want him to come here so Miana can have babies with him. So we have that cracker jaw, that water body, which isn't super useful right now, unfortunately. So I'll add medium body in there just to see if we can get something different. She has medium body, so there's a high likelihood that her babies will have medium body. And let me see. I don't think there's anything else. The stripes. Ooh, I wanted the stripes. I'm still super partial to the stripes. And what kind of... Oh, yeah, and the moss brown color. Moss brown. Okay, and then this little one... Kirtaku, I want to start doing some out hunting this way as well. So he also has some strength to him, which will be incredibly helpful when it comes to taking out these bunnies and protecting us from the Barina. Not necessarily the killer Barina. No one in this family would survive killer Barina. That is why the camouflage is super useful, because the killer Barina have the 3 sight. So if you are right next to them in high grass, they can't see you, which is incredibly helpful. So let's see. All right. I want Reese. Can you go this way, darling? Okay. We're trying to see where our boundaries are going to be, where there's any other food. Currently, our food sources are working fairly well. I'm not too upset about our food sources. So we can probably stay here for right now, but if we get much bigger, it may be a problem, which is why we're sending out our scouts, the ones that have a little bit more strength or a little bit more speed, like Coraline. Let's skip the day. All right. Van Kirta is now old enough, so he can start going around. Lurk can come out of the nest. We can put Miana in the nest. Let's see. Is there any other food? There's more food over here. Unfortunately, Reese is not the best for setting up as a scout, because she can't move that quickly, and it would be better for her to be here as a breeder. I guess that's a problematic statement, but she would be better as someone who would be passing on that big body, because the big body and the toxic body would be incredibly helpful, more so than the medium body. But I don't think A&E, yeah, she doesn't match with any of our babs. Except for, yeah, she doesn't match with anyone. So until we find a better match for her, which is unlikely because we have about 6 days left on her lifespan, we're probably not going to find... I wonder if they can insect collecting. She could probably eat from this, like this giant little insect thing. So let's send Kirtaku. Let's send you over here. I want Coraline to start lighting up this area down here so we can create a barrier. Let's see, because I don't want us stumbling into anything problematic. We have a new babu. Oh, hooray me. Oh, let's go with Remy. And she has pretty good fertility. Can see. Good genes. The problem is the webbed hind legs. Ew. Okay. That's problematic, but we can deal with that. Oh my goodness, this thing. He's gonna come after her again. To be honest, it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's have Miana come back up here to look after the babies. Kirtaku, let's send Reese back. Let's see, Lurk, can you pick this up for me, darling? And Reese, let's come over here so that you can start. Let's have Van Kirta start clearing out this space. And let's see, Prita, let's see, Miana's already pregnant, which is good. Lurk is here helping out with this bush because Reese can't do that. And let's see, Coraline, let's have you come down this way. I want to, like I said, I want to set up a perimeter of cleared out grass so we can see a bit better. All right, so it looks like Kirtaku is old enough now, which is good. Lurk, let's have you keep picking that up. Remy, you can move. Miana, I want you to stick up here because it's easier for you to hear than, oh, for the love of. Okay, let's have Coraline get a close look. Yeah, there it is. So there's the killer Barina. It is giant. It has three defense and 3 eyesight. Currently, no one can protect themselves from it. But the eyesight is something we can deal with because of, 1, its movement, and 2, the eyesight means that it can't see Van Kirta, it can't see Lurk, it can see Racy and Miana and Remy and everyone else. So you would need to be at least a decent ways away from it. So we're probably going to take some of the last pieces of food and book it. And let's have Brita come here so he can work as a shield for the babies in case that thing does decide to come up this way. We'll have Venkirta. Let's see if you can go a little closer. He can because he shouldn't be detectable anyway, aside from possibly smell, but these guys don't work off of smell, I don't think. Not the same way that other Barina do. Like the killer Barina work mostly off of sight, if I remember correctly. So let's have Kirtaku. We're going to need you, darling, because we're going to need to start sighting out some new spaces, because I don't think we'll be able to stay here if this thing sticks around unless it decides to die before then, which is not likely. So let's skip. Let's see. Nope. We don't want to pick that food up. Okay, let's skip the day and let's see what happens. Poison-bodied babies! Colorful poison-bodied twins! Oh my goodness, and Miyanami. Oh my gosh, with absolutely no pause. Oh my gosh. But that toxic body though. Those are great. The problem is those are great genes. Like, and she has great fertility. So like any of like our other babs, we could probably toss her at them. And even with the risk of like one no paw, we at least be able to get some babies with toxic body in their genetics, which is so great. Okay. But thank you, Racy, for giving us your multicolored children. Let's back up a bit. Let's call it, they're going to be our multicolored gems. Oh my gosh, they're super cute. Let's do a pretty colorful shot. They stand out so much with their with their siblings and their cousins because they're so bright and colorful. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh my. So we're definitely going to see what happens with these guys because they are our huge brightly colored twins. I'm super tempted to call them something interesting, like because their coloring is so strange. I don't think they'd be named after our gem tribes, because our gem tribes like amethyst and lapis lazuli and let's see, our traveler tribes, they had very slim bodies but very bright colorings and bright patterns. These little ones I don't think have a traveler spirit, so you guys can definitely let me know. They may be something new, because I have not had a really interesting creature with toxic body in ages, or like ever, for actually. So this is going to be super fun. So Mianame and Tata, which is funny. I'm trying to see, you guys can definitely let me know what you think their name should be down in the comments below. I think we're going to end this part right here, you guys. If you guys like the episode, definitely leave a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely leave hit the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I post a new episode of this series, of our Planet Zoo series, Wolf Quest series, or anything else we make on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Sun rays